My goodness gracious. Destroyed this guy in front of a sold-out 17+ thousand. Fouled Angel Reese. Angel Reese loses her mind, tries to fight Caitlin Clark. It's glorious. The season is back. It is on. A triple-double in the first game back.
Did Angel Reese just try to fight Caitlin Clark on national television? And did the WNBA seriously launch a racism investigation over it? What happened during that Chicago Sky versus Indiana Fever game wasn't just about basketball. It was a powder keg that finally exploded, a hard foul, a heated confrontation, and now a league in crisis mode. But beneath the surface, this moment reveals something much deeper. A cultural clash, a rivalry boiling over, and a league struggling to handle its biggest stars and its biggest controversies. It started like any other possession. Angel Reese grabbed an offensive rebound, turned to go back up, and Caitlin Clark, doing what any good defender would do, fouled her to prevent the shot. The whistle blew. But instead of walking to the line, Angel Reese popped up, got in Clark's face, and shouted, "You crazy as f—" The referees reviewed the play and upgraded it to a flagrant foul. That's when everything went off the rails, on the court and across the internet.
If you guys didn't see, right before that play, Angel Reese had some contact with Natasha Howard. Caitlin Clark saw that contact. She turns to the refs and she's like gesturing to them. And this is all happening very, very quick, you guys. She turns to the refs, she's gesturing to them because she believed that Angel Reese fouled Natasha Howard.
Clark later addressed the incident calmly in her post-game press conference. "It's just a good foul," she said. "Either Angel gets a wide-open 2 points or we send her to the line. There's nothing malicious about it. That's what every player is taught to do." Her response was cool and controlled, exactly the opposite of how the confrontation looked in real time. As Angel Reese continued to jaw after the whistle, Clark simply walked away.
It was either Angel gets a wide open layup or we send her to the free throw line. It was a basketball play. There was nothing malicious behind it. I just knew I had to foul her hard.
And fans noticed. Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, they all lit up. One viral tweet read, "That wasn't a fight, that was Angel throwing a tantrum." Another said, "She flopped like LeBron and then tried to fight over a clean foul. What are we doing?" For once, even rival fan bases seemed to agree. Angel Reese overreacted. And for many, it confirmed a growing narrative that this isn't about basketball anymore. It's personal. It's about power, attention, and maybe jealousy. The numbers don't lie. Caitlin Clark isn't just the top rookie in the WNBA. She's the face of the entire league. Her rookie salary is capped at $76,535, but off the court, she's reportedly earning over $3 million through deals with Nike, Gatorade, State Farm, and Wilson. She's playing in sold-out arenas, drawing in record TV ratings, and becoming a household name. Angel Reese, by comparison, is a strong rebounder, a physical presence, but her shooting efficiency and in-game discipline have been questioned. In that very game, Reese grabbed 13 rebounds, yes, but she shot just 4 of 13 from the field and missed multiple easy layups. Meanwhile, Clark finished with 22 points, 8 assists, 3 steals, and a logo three-pointer that brought the Fever crowd to its feet. But this drama didn't start on Saturday. It's been simmering since college. Ever since Reese famously taunted Clark with the "you can't see me" gesture during LSU's championship win over Iowa, the two have been locked in the WNBA's most visible and most polarizing rivalry. Angel even embraced the villain label, telling ESPN last year, "I'll take that role. I'll be the bad guy. I know in 20 years people will say, we're watching women's basketball because of me too, not just because of one person."
I think so many people are watching women's basketball right now. It all started from the national championship game, and I've been dealing with this for 2 years now. And understanding, like, yeah, negative things have probably been said about me, but honestly, I'll take that because look where women's basketball is. People are talking about women's basketball, but you never would think that we'd be talking about women's basketball. People are pulling up to games. We got celebrities coming to games, sold out arenas, like, just because of one single game. And just looking at that, like, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that on and be that for my teammates. And if I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
That quote alone set off alarms. Many saw it as a thinly veiled shot at Caitlin Clark, who had just finished the most statistically dominant season in NCAA Division I history, male or female. Clark finished her Iowa career with 3,951 points and over 1,000 assists. When asked about Angel's claim that she's responsible for growing the game, Clark responded with grace, "I think women's basketball is growing because of a lot of people, not just one player. I respect Angel's game. She's a great competitor." Still, the animosity lingers. When Kennedy Carter hip-checked Clark in a game earlier this season, a move that resulted in a flagrant foul, Angel Reese was seen celebrating on the bench, clapping and yelling in support. That moment went viral, and it added fuel to the belief that Angel's frustration with Clark runs deeper than just competition. But Saturday's blow-up changed everything, because now Reese has entered the conversation again. The WNBA has officially launched an investigation into claims that Indiana Fever fans directed racist comments toward Angel Reese during the game. A league spokesperson said, "We strongly condemn racism, hate, and discrimination in all forms. We are aware of the allegations and are looking into the matter." According to reports, the alleged comments included monkey noises and slurs shouted during free throws, though no official video or audio has yet surfaced. Angel Reese hasn't publicly addressed the investigation in detail, but she's previously hinted at her frustration with racist treatment. In an interview earlier this year, she said, "I deal with stuff y'all don't see. Death threats, racist messages, and people trying to tear me down because I don't fit the mold of what they want women's basketball to look like." Her supporters argue that Clark benefits from white privilege and gets the benefit of the doubt, while Reese is vilified for expressing emotion. Caitlin Clark, for her part, hasn't been completely silent on the issue of race, but she also hasn't publicly denounced any fans. Perhaps because, as she told reporters, I try not to focus on social media noise. I'm here to play the game and help my team win. That silence, according to some critics, makes her complicit. One WNBA blogger wrote, "If Caitlin wants to be the face of the league, she has to take responsibility when her fans cross the line." That brings us to Robert Griffin III, RG3, who stepped into the firestorm with a tweet defending Clark and calling out Angel Reese for unprofessional behavior. "You can't try to fight someone over a normal foul and then blame racism for the backlash," he said. That tweet triggered massive backlash. Some called him a sellout. Others attacked his interracial marriage. One user even wrote, "Don't come to Baltimore saying that stuff. You'll be a target." It's a dangerous climate, and it's exposing deep fractures within the WNBA's fan base. Some players and fans see Clark as a savior. Others see her as a symbol of inequality. The truth, she's both a generational talent and a cultural lightning rod. And Angel Reese, she's walking the fine line between icon and instigator. That line gets thinner with every flagrant, every tweet, and every confrontation. So now, the WNBA finds itself at a crossroads. The league has never been more visible, but also never more divided. Is this about sports, or is it about something much bigger? If the goal is to grow the game, then stars like Reese and Clark are essential, but so is accountability. When Reese got fouled hard last season by Alyssa Thomas, so hard that Thomas was ejected, she didn't lash out. No fight, no drama. But when Caitlin Clark delivers a standard take foul, all hell breaks loose.
We watch a lot of basketball. It's a take foul to put them at the free throw line or rather give up 2 points. I've watched a lot of basketball in my life. That's exactly what it was. I wasn't trying to do anything malicious. That's not the type of player I am. So, yes, wasn't anything like that. And I went for the ball, and that's clear as day in the replay. You watch it. It shouldn't have been upgraded, but again, that's up to the ref's discretion. But I appreciate AB having my back. I guess I don't even know what she did. I didn't see that.
Yeah, well, girl,
have fun paying that fine.
Can I get half? Can you send me?
I got it.
Oh,
Don't worry.
perfect.
I wonder
Real
if you
hefty.
could, Angel, can you take us through the flagrant foul from your perspective? Just what you saw in that play, how you interpreted what happened.
Basketball player, refs got it right. Move on.
For the racial dynamics, the media bias, the burden black women athletes carry. Still, what's undeniable is this. The rivalry between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark is shaping the future of the WNBA. It's pulling in millions of viewers, driving headlines, and selling out arenas. But if it spirals too far into chaos, it could damage the league just as fast as it built it up. So what do you think? Did Angel Reese go too far? Should Caitlin Clark speak out about her fans? Is this beef legit, or just a distraction from what's really happening on the court? Drop your take in the comments. And if you love women's basketball, subscribe to Spotlight WNBA, hit that like button, and share this video with someone who's still arguing about that flagrant foul. Because one thing's clear, this story, it's far from over.